everyone to Nintendo Land. I'm getting all the stamps, and this one you have to get Pacifist Victory. I don't know how to get it because I was killing that guy, clearly, but I got a stamp for it. Anyway, I'll show you how to get all the stamps in Pikmin Adventure. And this side battle mode type thing, I don't know what it's called.
Nintendo Land seems like it took you a little while to go through the whole game.
Sure did! That's because it's horrendous.
Nintendo.
Fortunately, Pikmin is annoying some stages,
but it's not really that.
It's not actually that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Yeah, and there's the stamp for punching the Pikmin.
Or just the frog from Pikmin.
Oh, I guess you have to take their candy. Take his candy! Yeah, take his candy.
Those are always good in the early Family Guys.
So, I'm the Pikmin, the blue guy, and right now, Mozeek is Olimar, the guy with the space helmet, yeah. So, what you want to do is punch him a lot, and then you'll get a stamp for it. Oh, and this one you have to throw 5 rocks at your opponent. I don't think it matters who, you just throw them at your opponent. So, I'm Olimar, and I'm throwing rocks at the Pikmin.
Pikmin's lengthy.
Yeah. Oh man, we haven't even begun, babe. So there's the stamp for that. One more stamp left in this game, and then there's still more Pikmin. Okay, this is going to be a full-length gameplay of this mini-game, so it'll be like 2 or 3 minutes long. No, one and a half minutes. Wow, I was way off.
Are you happy that you saved Link?
No, not at all. Although I'm glad Jackson told me to do it before Metroid. He saved my life when he told me to do that.
But it's Link!
Yeah, Link's terrible. In this game. Anyway, so in this, I am Olimar, Mozeek is the Pikmin, and he has to get a
Well, excuse me, Wakito. Link took that as an insult.
You've been watching those.
Link didn't really like that comment.
No.
That's about his game.
Oh, that was real Link, because real Link talks definitely like that.
Yeah.
Definitely doesn't talk like that.
Excuse me, princess.
In every episode also, so how about that kiss, princess?
Always after this.
And then every time it got interrupted, this always happens.
Yeah. All the Link episodes are already just scripted. Copy pasted almost. But they're still good.
Yeah, they're pretty hilarious. The way he's always trying to get Zelda to kiss.
Yeah, so Mozeek had to have a lead of 30.
This might. Oh,
now I
yeah.
need to make a comeback.
I was gonna say, this might be a spoiler if you tell me, but does Link finally get a kiss in the final episode?
Ooh! Of course not.
Ah, still no!
Got to say spoilers, but I think I was kind of well known.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to, but...
And there's the comeback. There's the final stamp. And that is going to be me saying, I got all the stamps! Okay, now we can finally begin Pikmin. Are you ready to actually begin Pikmin?
You mean that wasn't the...
No, hardly. That's why I need the split uploads. It's so long.
Wow. So this is almost like just a full game inside of Nintendo Land. Wow.
Okay, Pikmin Adventure, Bulblord Forest, first level, first one. Are you ready, babe? For the first one! I will be playing...
Bulblord, or as we could call him, the frog from Smash, kind of like the Shribo's shoe being called the sock from Soupy 3.
Ah, the sock from Soupy 3.
This guy's just better known as the frog from Smash. Is he even a frog though? Yeah, he must be.
Don't have to worry about those guys, just run right past me.
Yeah, I guess he's a frog. I don't see what else he could be.
I don't see what he could be either.
Speaking of frogs, there's a big surprise in our Nintendo Mash.
Oh, that's true.
It's something hilarious.
You can expect to see a frog in our Nintendo mashup. What's that? Frogger will be playing?
Ooh, Frogger! We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. I don't really care for that game too much. Well, maybe it is that game. Who knows?
Yeah, it might be my single.
Oh yeah, this is the only level I did with Mozeek. Mozeek being my dad, for anyone that nobody probably does know that, but yeah, this one was done with Mozeek.
Should we talk about the Game Grumps yet, or should we wait until we get a little more into this game?
Guess we can talk about them now.
They're good, right?
They are people.
We could say they're good because they have so many views. That makes them good. So
Yeah, well,
the argument's over.
How do I set this up?
Only the best videos get views.
I was telling Bait that they're recently doing a well.
Oh yeah, they were doing Punch Out. That
Yeah.
makes them cool.
This is gonna get uploaded, so like they're probably on to like 3 other games by now. But
They're doing Punch Out for the
currently
Wii.
they're doing a Punch Out. Wii playthrough.
Maybe I should subscribe to them if they like
checked them
Punch Out.
and I was like, wow, Wii. They get a lot of views per video.
Yeah, they're
These
they're
guys
famous for
Got to be
game
wildly
commentaries.
humorous.
Yeah, they must be.
I don't know, man. They're just regular people.
Do they talk about the game?
Yes, a lot.
Ah, okay. Do they go off topic too? Do they balance? You know, a little bit talk about the game and then just go off topic?
Well, granted, I only saw about 3 minutes before I got bored and clicked off of it.
Ah.
So I'm not too sure.
They're better. Hey, the Game Grumps must be better than that one guy that cussed a load. What was his name?
Well, the Game Grumps probably are profane characters
Oh yeah,
as well.
it could be. Yeah, who was that guy that constantly cussed though? That was one of the first commentaries we ever saw.
Cussy McCusserson? Must be Proton John, maybe?
Proton John, that was it. Okay.
What happened to that guy? He's not,
Yeah,
he's not a person anymore.
his commentaries were lousy because it's just it's just cussentaries.
Yeah,
That's all they were.
Oh, by the way, that's mastered. To master things, you have to.
You remembered what?
You have to not get hit. So don't get hit.
Can't get hit. Wow,
Can't
big
get hit.
shocker there. That's never a rule in Nintendo Land. Never.
Unless, stamp for first mastery. That's nothing big though. Yeah, you can't. You can have an item get hit. That actually counts as not getting hit, which is good. That's why this game's better than Zelda. And you have to beat it under a certain amount of time. It gives you a time.
Nintendo Land's horribly repetitive with that rule. You can't get hit. You can't get hit. You can't get...
Yeah.
Balloon was like that.
Pickle Fountain.
Yep, DK allowed you to get hit though. The DK
Yes, it did.
coaster.
And DK was actually good though.
That's right, that was
Only
a
good Nintendo Land game. You could get hit and knock, but
Yeah.
not really a good thing.
You can get hit in Link too, right? I guess we'll find out whenever we get that.
Find out.
When we get to that upload, if you can get hit in Link.
I think your guess is going to be pretty accurate, knowing how this game can be. Defeat King Beeb. Sure, I'll defeat Justin Bieber.
Defeat King Beaver. Wow, you get to fight Beaver in this game though. That's pretty cool.
Sure do. I don't really know much about him. He's coming under a lot of... Are we going to talk about him? Really? He's a person. He's a human too.
Oh yeah,
He's just like the game.
speaking of that, that's actually one name that was common when we were going to school and stuff. To the kids nowadays, there's still lots of Justins.
Justin's.
Names that were common though when we went to school, like Zach and Jason.
Chris.
I don't hear many. Well, there's still some Chris's, but I don't hear of many Zachs or Jasons though anymore.
I don't think there's as much.
Those names seem to be going away,
Yeah.
and those were really common.
What about Sebastian?
Certainly not.
What about Abraham? That name's popular.
What was probably the most commonly heard girl name when we were at high school? Ashley?
Brit. Oh, I guess. I was gonna say Brittany.
Could have been Ashley though, which I don't hear of Ashley that much anymore.
That's surprising.
Like even with at wax school and stuff, some of the more common girls'
They-
names that I hear of nowadays.
That's creepy. What are you doing at wax school?
Or at least from the names that I hear
Oh.
about.
Okay.
And the names of the stars, like on Disney Channel and stuff. Typically, it seems like the common names for girls
Yeah,
nowadays.
speaking of Disney stars, this is pretty great. Want to know why you don't see much Sweet Life, those guys anymore?
Why?
Did you hear? Or didn't you hear the news about one of the...
Didn't hear.
What are those guys' names? Those little...
Yeah,
the
yeah.
little people.
Yeah, Zach and Cody, yeah.
The growth-stunted, blonde-haired boys.
Yeah, the girls stunted blonde hair boys, yeah.
Oh, what are they?
What happened to them
Zach
anyway?
and Cody, I'll just call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one of them... You see, babe, when boys grow up... they start to develop in places. And you see, one of these...
Not Zach and Cody, though. They
One
still
of
look
these-
like kids.
One of these growth-stunted, blonde-haired boys just happened, you know, one day probably be going pee. You know, he may have had his cell phone just spontaneously.
Whoa, wait.
And he's like, I got a penis! So he thinks it's a fabulous idea to take a picture of his penis.
Guess he's going to. Wow.
And yeah,
I did not hear about that.
he sends it to he wants the world to see it. It is glorious, his penis.
Out of the two, it must have been Zach, because he was always the pervy one out of the two, Zach and Cody.
Oh yeah.
Although maybe in real life it was different. Maybe it
really
could have
don't know
been
who it
Cody.
was. And yeah, that's what happens. Also, there's another stamp for not making my computer, Olimar, or Pikmin get hit.
Anyways, for all, yeah, most of the newer stars you're hearing, seems like the most common girls' names nowadays are maybe Emma, Chloe, those kind of names.
Emma?
Yeah, actually.
Chloe, yes, for sure.
For sure.
There are a ton of them.
Not so much when we were in high school, though. Don't.
Whoa, that tasted a lot like Honey Nut Cheerios. It's weird. Eating Captain Crunch.
I'm not cheap.
It's not the same thing.
But yeah, Ashley's pretty rare now.
Yep.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, it hasn't been used so much.
But yeah, Chloe might be the most common one.
So basically all I'm doing in this game is beating the stages under a certain time without getting hit. Yep.
Oh yeah, and a pretty common name for today's teens, it actually goes for both genders, is Skylar. It's actually...
Well, you know, this culture is so gender neutral now.
Yeah, I guess so. It seems
Girls
like-
can play with tools and army guns, and boys can play with dolls.
Oh yeah, that's Skylar's real name.
Skylar, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have said that?
Maybe not.
We know how personal a guy he is.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably didn't want that being mentioned, but...
Oh, well, he may not see this. I don't think he has a Wii U, so...
Ah, okay.
He turned our painter! Make back that painter!
Painter?
Make back that painter! Make back that painter! He turned our painter! Make back that painter! Make back that painter! Make back that painter!
I should try out for the Muppets.
Remember the Hershey's Cookies and Cream cereal?
Had too many quotes, so I don't want to say too much about it.
Let's just say it.
Yeah.
What did it taste like? We'll just cover that and then
Here
just drop
is-
that subject.
And there you go, there's a master. Pretty close to not mastering, but
Looks like a red bird.
it's a... You sure that looks like a red bird?
Yeah, 'cause it looked like it had eyes and a beak.
I'll have to see it again, and we'll be seeing it a lot.
I'll be seeing it again.
I guess I edited it out to save time. Yeah, I'm getting a stamp here. Poke his eyes out.
Like Stamp Lickage, the world famous wrestler, is really well known.
I sure do like that guy over here. Susan Date.
That's the best name for a wrestler ever, though.
Knock the man's eye. I think they're already knocked out.
Oh yeah, Sully was in Alice
Sully
in
was in
Wonderland.
Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. Yes, he was. Oh yeah, stamp for killing his eyes. There you go. Yeah, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland was much more like a sequel, but they just called it Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
As if it was a remake, which it wasn't.
Yeah, it was more of a sequel, just in real life.
Did you know that both movies had no ending?
Oh yeah, they're both.
There's no ending.
The Cheshire Cat was in it. She didn't say his name, really poofed.
You can turn both movies off when she wakes up.
Oh yeah, does Iggy speak the Scots language, or is he just one of the people in Scotland that just speaks English? Because I know they speak English there too,
Close.
but In some parts, they do speak Scots.
Yeah, they do. This is my Scottish accent. Yeah, I'm being Olimar in this one. I'm a Scottish person. I can do a pretty good Scottish accent. Iggy rewards people when I do a good Scottish accent. It's like, hey, you can do a pretty good Scottish accent.
Let's find out
What's your Scottish accent?
if Iggy juiced a wee.
Hey, that's really good. Overthrow the Bulblord.
Oh Lord, that's not.
So,
I'm the Pikmin!
So, first I was one with his eyes and getting the stamp, but now I have to master it. And why do you have to master everything in this game? You might be wondering. Well, so you can get a stamp. Unless you don't want that stamp, then you can just play through the game and maybe enjoy it. Anyway, this one is RNG based. Yeah, you gotta get lucky.
Fallon's doing great on the Tonight Show, isn't he?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. Have you heard anything? Or are you just assuming?
Just assuming.
Oh, okay.
course, I
I'll
mean
tell you
that-
who is good though.
Of course, I mean that somewhat sarcastically because Fallon used to be kind of not funny.
Overthrow the Bulblord.
I'm my Bulblord! He's going to WrestleMania! Steve Austin's going to WrestleMania!
Anyways, do you think Fallon's doing great on the Tonight Show? He had a few good jokes here and there, actually, I will admit, but he's got a long way to go if he ever wants to be a Leno.
I'll tell you who is good.
Leno was funny. Who?
He's on at like 2 a.m. because people think he's not funny. He's great. His name's Craig Ferguson.
Craig Ferguson.
I don't know if anyone's heard of him.
I've heard of him. Sounds like an
Wales,
English
or
name.
Craig Ferguson, yeah.
Sounds
that
like
was fake. Well, you're so racist, mate. That's why we like you.
Well, I mean, it's perfectly normal name. Craig Ferguson.
Of course, because every other name in every other culture is not normal. He has a perfectly normal name. He's a normal white male.
Party had no luck.
Party was a luck-based game almost solely, including the dice rolling. Anything with a dice rolling mechanism, you know.
What about whenever one of the computers landed on a space that could steal stars, where that was an option?
Oh, I hate
Nice
those
beat.
faces.
Well, Pikmin's lengthy. And go ahead and say that again, since I said that earlier.
Pikmin is phone.
So pause it.
And we're back after the phone intermission. Pikmin is blank. Fill in the blank.
Yeah. Cannon smash, and this one.
Wait, you
have
didn't
to-
fill the blank in.
The. Pikmin is length. The.
Oh, Pikmin is lengthy.
Anyways, this one's called Cannon Smash, meaning you gotta smash the player that's playing. Wait, that wasn't the song.
Who's getting married?
Oh.
Wait, what were you singing? I might laugh. Ah, what is it? Beethoven something?
I always get all those classical tunes mixed up. Yeah, that one.
That one.
Which one's Cannon?
Canon is when people get married.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that one. So you have to go smash the recording of that, which is somewhere in the stage, because it's Cannon Smash. Why is that song called Cannon? You don't use cannons at a wedding.
Be pretty cool though. People do sure like throwing rice for some reason. Rice is always a great thing, I guess. What should I have at my wedding date? Cannons?
Cannons, yeah, I guess so.
I'm gonna marry Jackson.
Jackson.
Oh wait, he's 15.
Oh yeah, it'd be illegal.
In multiple ways, depending on the state. And if I can't marry Jackson, I'd have to marry Zoirina, yes, Zoirina.
Reno's still underage,
Oh,
I think. Maybe not for long though.
well, there's no other options.
No, there's no other option, so I guess
It's just one of the two.
Jackson's 15, so I guess he's out.
I get, well, how old is, maybe we shouldn't say how old Rena is.
Oh yeah, probably. We know Jackson's 15.
Yeah, he is. It's been 15 as long as I've known him, so he's gotta be 15. Why wouldn't he be?
Why does that age match him so well?
It's just his age, that's why. Yep. Who am I? I am Olimar in this one. Oh yeah, that's right, I switch off, so if you see me being Olimar, I'll be...
Pikmin's still not over yet?
No, it isn't. It's not over.
Wow, I don't know what else to talk about during Pikmin.
I don't know what. The Game Grumps again, and how great they are as humans.
Oh yeah, let's see them do some Nintendo Land.
They, no, I mean, I don't hate them. I don't have a reason to hate them.
Yeah.
And I would only want people I hate to play this game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody I feel neutral towards or like should play this. It's not
Should
good.
ever play Nintendo Land though. I have to hope I can get a Wii U that doesn't come with Nintendo
Yeah,
Land.
there's the New Super Mario Bros. U and New Super Luigi U bundle.
Ooh.
Although Wii is kind of like half a game, but it's better than New Super Mario Bros. U. It's a lot less annoying.
Wait a sec, New Super Mario Bros. U was annoying?
Yeah, very annoying because it had task mode, like Donkey Kong Country.
But it's slow!
Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze did not improve at all. It's terrible. I'm not even getting it.
But New Soup's a mode game!
It's funny because this game is horrendous. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is probably just good, but has annoying modes.
Oh yeah.
So people probably hear me saying like, "Wow, they probably don't think I like any games."
Oh yeah. Ooh, Justin Bieber is back.
Is he? What did it say?
King Beeb is back.
King Beeb is back. He's gonna go on his, what do they call those things when dudes come back and they have a concert? The returning concert! I don't know what they have a name for it.
I'm not sure.
Changing topics now. Pilgrims. Scott Pilgrim versus the world.
Ooh, that was one of the best movies.
Hate it! Moving on. No, there was I mean,
What was it? A little on the good side?
maybe not even, because the movie was bad, but the effects were cool.
Ah, the effects were great. For sure.
Otherwise, it was just a lot of TV.
It's just another tune. Didn't have any teen movie songs in it though.
Look at me, I'm a piece of poo! Not anymore.
I don't think it had any songs. It would have had some teen movie songs. Probably should
I
have.
wonder what this game's rated, because there's poo in it. Although it's blue poo or red.
It's extremely hard, so it can't be for everyone. Based on how challenging it is.
You know how stern and stick that poo is? Oh yeah, Yoshi's Island is apparently rated E. How? Yoshi's New Island.
Yoshi's New. That's gotta be hard though.
That game shouldn't even be... That game needs to be bundled with a, guidebook. That tells you where all the hidden things
I bet
are.
this is what happened.
What?
Listen to this. I bet whenever Nintendo was, the executives are gathering around saying, how can we improve upon the last Yoshi's Island for DS? I know what we can do for Yoshi's New Island. Let's make 10 flowers instead of 5.
Ooh!
50 red coins instead of 20. And 100 stars instead of 30.
You get a raise, babe! In fact, you're gonna be the new president of Nintendo!
Because that's what Nintendo lives for, is their useless challenges.
Useless challenges and hide and go seeks. They could focus on making a fun game, but why do that when you could play hide and go seek?
Oh, and another thing too.
Task.
Let's throw in Tasks to Ox New Island too.
They can't forget about their task mode now.
That's their new favorite thing.
Although it's actually not task mode. Task mode would be giving it too much credit because you don't get any tool assistance.
Oh yeah, you actually do get tool assistance.
So it's taskless task mode.
Yeah.
Taskless speedruns. Non-tool assisted speedruns.
So don't be surprised, anyone who's buying Yoshi's New Island, if it has that many of each thing.
That's true.
Because Nintendo probably thought that was a genius idea. They're thinking, that's a way to improve upon the last.
That's true. I was gonna say you're gonna be the new president of Nintendo, but they probably already thought of it. I wouldn't put it past them. They're too smart. No, stupid.
I'd like the money, but then again, I wouldn't like the feeling that I would be making a lot of gamers miserable.
Yeah.
So,
How does Nintendo live with themselves?
yeah, they must just be money hungry anymore.
Guess so. Making so many gamers miserable. This guy here, if he just charge punched, he will actually be hit stunned every time. He will not do anything.
Even Punch Out Wii, some of the challenges on there
This challenge is Punch Out?
near impossible. Like beat the guy with only 5 moves or something.
But wait, Mike Tyson's Punch Out and Super Punch Out.
They didn't have
challenges.
those. No, they certainly didn't.
You
They
could
were
just play through them.
You could just play through them, but
Learn
Punch
the
Out
enemies.
Wii.
You know, play the actual game, like learning the enemy's movements and beating them.
Yeah.
That was kind of the point.
Yeah.
Now there's no
Punch
point.
Out Wii has challenges.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's because of the Xbox achievement craze. People think achievements are the
yeah.
best thing. But since when has Xbox done anything cool?
Yeah, that's true.
What makes them the enforcer of video game-dom?
Yeah, Nintendo's.
How is achievements their great contribution to gaming? That's so stupid. It takes away the game. You don't even play the game when you're doing achievements. You're just doing it.
Just getting aggravated, yeah.
It's not fun.
Yeah, achievements are really annoying to have to do.
Achievements?
Yeah, what happened to just playing the game?
Yeah, what's wrong with the game that we can't just play the game? Now they don't even focus on the game, they just focus on achievements, and the game ends up being terrible.
Yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately.
Almost got it. Oh, I have a hand.
Whoa, Kirby's Dream Land might have been a perfect... The Return to Dreamland for Wii might have been a perfect newer Nintendo game. That didn't have task mode.
It didn't have task mode.
I think it had collect... Oh, it has collect... It has treasure chests, but those aren't too hard to find.
That was in Return to Dreamland treasure chest? I
Yeah,
can't
maybe it
remember.
wasn't
No, it
treasure
was,
chest. No, it was Curb Coin. It was kind of like the
I
new...
thought it was some kind of star, though.
Oh, it was more like a star, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
It also had boss rush mode, which you have to beat all the bosses.
Oh, it had
But,
that. I guess that's not too
think
bad,
may
though.
have been the most challenging part of the game, but curve games typically always have the boss rush.
Now, Yoshi's Story, there was a perfect game where you just enjoyed
play
it.
through the game.
Much better than all of the Yoshi's Islands.
You
all...
can set your own challenge.
Plus, there's no hey, hey, hey in Yoshi's Story.
Wait, you mean wow, wow, wow?
Nope.
No, listen to it. He says hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
doggone sure.
What song is that?
Hey, Breakfast Club song.
Breakfast Club.
Don't you forget about me, yeah.
Yeah. Don't you forget about this. No.
I've never even seen The Breakfast Club. I've just heard that song called The Breakfast Club song, so I just go along with it, but I've never seen the movie.
It's a movie?
Yeah,
Not a
that
band?
was originally where that song was used, at least.
Oh, okay, so it is a band? Is the band called Breakfast Club?
No, it
No,
was,
what's the band called? Nobody knows.
and it's just known as being the Breakfast Club song, but
Still playing Pikmin.
the band has a name. I've seen it before. I think it was something like Simple Minds, maybe. Timed
Yep, I am.
Challenge.
Although, believe it or not, the time challenges are the easiest. How about that game audio being there?
10 seconds remaining.
I can't believe Nintendo's trying to follow in Xbox's footsteps, though.
Yeah, seems weird.
They're always just themselves.
Yeah, Nintendo likes to pride themselves.
Of course, they've had annoying stuff going even back to the Super Nintendo games, because Yoshi's Island is...
NES had nothing annoying. Their game difficulty was kind of bonkers sometimes, but...
Oh, there was no save points. That made it pretty...
That wasn't their fault, I mean...
Oh, that wasn't their fault, no. But, yeah, Yoshi's Island had annoying stuff.
Although Zelda had a battery in it finally. So they kind of realized, wait,
Yeah, Zelda.
it'd be nice if players could save their game stats.
But yeah, Yoshi's Island got pretty annoying.
Yep. Yeah, Yoshi's Island's actually a bad game. I was telling Bait, well maybe we'll save it from Nintendo. Oh, it's not in there, never mind. Fortunately, nobody's gonna watch this dumb game this long. They won't know the spoiler.
Pikmin, like, man, this is long.
It's only half the game. It's only half of it.
I'm gonna change my statement before from Pikmin's lengthy to Pikmin is dreadfully long. Lengthy's too nice a word. Pick.
Is it dreadfully loon?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely buying the Wii U pack that has Mario and Luigi because I don't want Nintendo Land afterwards.
Yeah.
Nintendo Land's terrible.
Wait, this might be the last one!
Whoa!
Maybe!
I hope so.
We might be done!
I want to commentate something different.
We might be free men, no longer captives! I am not the number! I am a free man!
Fast! Nobody listens to them.
Wait.
Ooh, there's more pick.
I got so excited. This game still got. And look at Olimar not helping me at all.
What would you rather do for a, how long would you say whenever the night that you were playing this, how long did you play it for? 3 hours, 4 hours maybe?
Probably, but this whole game, part 2 of Pikmin will be uploaded much later. Took me a month to beat the whole thing.
Anyways, for that same period of time that you were playing this game, what would you rather have done? Playing pick or picking daisies maybe or something?
I would have rather put flyers on my fingernails and ripped my fingernail off my finger.
Ah, there, could have picked fingernails. Wow.
And as Zav 1010 would say, I am fighting the giant toilet seat.
Hey, 1010 from Naruto. There's like almost a character. There's almost just an extra. She was so hard, so mysterious.
She's just an extra.
That character never did anything in the series.
Even the toads didn't want it. The sage toads, whatever their names are.
1010 was a person that was on the squads, but too relatively nothing was ever known about 1010 at all.
A lot more is known about Zav than 1010.
And she's got a cool name and a cool appearance too, but they just never did anything with it.
Boy, don't you want to just pee in that guy's mouth? I'm gonna say no. The mouth I want to pee in is the mouth of the man who made this game.
Yeah, his mouth does look like that frog machine, whatever it is. Yeah, the mouth really does look like a toilet seat, though. Zav was on to a good point.
We've gone 24 hours without urinating. I would go 48 hours just to have enough urine for the entire credits of humans in this game. I don't know what this video would be rated. I would pee in their mouths, every single one of them.
X.
Really? No, I mean, like,
If it was
just
shown.
saying it. If it was shown. I would gladly make that a Keet and Bake bonus.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant.
Alright, stay tuned for part 2, or don't.